Hello, this is just another quick update on my recovery from sesamoid surgery, sesamoid removal surgery. I am on day 20 today, and I plan to go back to work tomorrow. So it'll be exactly 3 weeks following the surgery. Was feeling relatively good about it. Yesterday I got the stitches out. Um, I've continued doing stretches, pulling the toe up, pushing it down. I think that I would recommend against doing that until a couple days pass after your stitches are removed. What I found is that the most rear stitch, it actually felt like a slight tearing of the skin when I was kind of pulling the toe forward, which makes sense because it's pulling on that skin. And I didn't think much of it. It felt sort of sore. And then I looked down, and there was a fluid coming out of my toe, or not my toe, but the wound right in that same spot at the bottom of the where the stitches were. And basically it was, so they had used a purple marker. It was kind of like a clearish purple color, so it didn't really look like blood. It almost looked like some sort of oozing, maybe a pus. I'm not real sure. It wasn't a lot, but there was like a droplet of it. I have these like butterfly bandages going across now, and I don't think there was one in place at the bottom. So be careful when you're stretching after the stitches are removed. Give it a few days. I am going back to work tomorrow. I am definitely anxious and nervous about the return to work, physical and emotional level at this point. I'm going to have limitations, restrictions for 9 days. Worried about getting around. I've tried to kind of get out today a little bit, drive to the store. It's difficult, and after having torn that little spot open, usually, I think at this point in time, it's probably too soon to be putting any weight on that wound. So I guess I'm paranoid about injuring that further. The boot that I was given really doesn't keep me on my heel. It really doesn't have any kind of shape to it that really pushes you or encourages you to walk and not put weight on the front of your toe. So it's very difficult without crutches or the scooter that I have to keep off it completely. Thoughts going through my head right now. Of course, the soreness on the skin, and it's pretty sore. I mean, it's hard to really describe it, but it's almost as if I got stung by a bee or something. And so anytime the skin moves just a little bit, it hurts. And that wasn't like that before the stitches came out. And I don't know if that's normal. I just don't know. But other things on my mind, working a cubicle, but typically my job, I'm bouncing back and forth between customers' offices, lifting, up to 25-pound computer equipment, crawling around on floor. I can't do any of that for 9 days. So I'm not real sure what the job itself will look like. Also have quite a number of things to do that are mentally challenging when I return to work that I was already nervous about, just conducting a first round of employee reviews, for example. That's a kind of tough thing to come right back to your first day. So mentally, I probably get 200 emails a day. So, 21 days, take 6 of those out. That's 15 days, 200 times 15. So I'll literally have 3,000 emails, which, who knows which ones I need to really read. So that, on top of the challenges just of the leadership portion of my job, which are these employee reviews, and the fact that I have to do, I think, 3 of them each day. Um, I'm overwhelmed, physically just out of it and exhausted. You'd think, sitting around, you'd be full of energy, but that's just not the case. So, as you can see, definitely tired. But I just wanted to check in. Main thing was just let folks know when the stitches come out, don't push it. That doesn't mean that the wounds from the stitches are in good enough shape to stretch. So just throwing that out there. I've got the foot covered currently because of that, or I'd show the results of it currently, but there's not much different. So we'll keep posting these. I'd like to be able to put like a multiple series of pictures together at some point on my Pinterest board that I've created for this, so you can see the progress of the foot, the wound healing over time. I'd like to keep at this for until it feels like a normal toe again, which is going to be a while. So to those on the voyage with me, hang in there. Thanks.